Hello everyone, we're watching Podcast World Championship, the under 2000 section. CheckForChess and Darvacki versus blunderman1 and nzworldwide. This is the first game of the match, and it is first to 11 with a win by 2 condition. I am Eden right now, so apologies if I'm slightly distracted. I think I like pawn push here to prevent this pawn from pushing while hitting the queen. D2 is weak, the light squares are weak in general. It's a good idea taking that bishop. Maybe bishop in, or pawn at h7. I like this move. Grab the pawn. Secured the light squares more. Not sure what NZ Worldwide is waiting for. Could just take that. I think NZ Worldwide is fairly safe. Don't know what this knight move was about. I would just take this knight. Then knight takes, hitting the queen. Nice move, defends and attacks. Even moves his existing knight there. CheckForChess needs to get more pieces on the board. I still like pawn at h7. It looks like still hasn't been played. He's trying to prevent the queen from coming in now. And this move was prevented by placing a bishop there. Is he going to be adventurous and take this rook? Or is he going to defend d3? Actually, queen at would be interesting. Queen at, then take bishop. You could play queen at h8 also. I like queen at h8. I like this move too. CheckForChess is really close to mate here. Okay, now he has mate with queen at h8. Oh, he's trying to just win a queen instead. Finally, he's played queen at h8. Knight in, or if he had a bishop, bishop check would be good. Yeah, pawn check looks good. This is gonna lead to mate. Might as well take the queen first. I think he should have taken the queen. Well, knight check is mate, so this works. Our score is now 1-0, favoring CheckForChess and Darvacki. If anyone wants to co-commentate, let me know. You can jump in the Discord call. Darvacki attacking the dark squares. I think blunderman1 would like if he could get like a knight here, but it's not going to come. CheckForChess doing a good job placing pieces on the board in helpful squares. Knight can take that. Or I could just ignore it. It's not really a threat. Not really a threat either. He's treating it like a threat. Now this is maybe an actual threat. Okay, queen mates for check for chess. Additionally, you could just play rook over, although that does allow pawn at a7. You could just take this pawn, get it out of his face. That hangs a pawn. I mean, I guess the idea is this, but still, I think getting activity for the queen is important for blunderman1. If pawn takes knight, he could sack the queen on e7. Just go for broke. They've resigned it. Score is now 2-0, favoring CheckForChess and Darvacki. I don't like that trade that CheckForChess made. He traded away his most developed piece for a piece of blunderman1 that wasn't very developed, helped blunderman1 develop. Don't like that in general. Now CheckForChess lost the queen to blunderman1, which I think was factored in by the poor development. CheckForChess has some dark squared weaknesses. Now he has light squared weaknesses too. blunderman1 is going to hold on to his queen rather than taking that. Maybe bishop at a3. I like bishop at a3 better because it would have covered some of these dark square weaknesses. Oh, queen trade. Who does that benefit? I guess it benefits Darvacki. His king seems to be safer, seems to be more on the attack. Which is not to say that nzworldwide is in immediate danger. So a rook plus knight mated for check for chess, but he was down about 10 seconds, so he wasn't going to get it. This is looking pretty vulnerable now. Really, nzworldwide should probably be stalling here to allow his partner to get an attack. Ooh, knight mates for check for chess. Rook also mates. Partner is going for the rook. It's impossible to keep this rook. I think he should have taken this bishop, by the way, because other mate is offered with a knight then. That's mate. Rook at check. Why didn't he mate? Rook check, knight check, that's mate. Check for chess, missed mate. If they lose this game, they are going to regret that miss. Still mate, take that. Knight takes bishop, rook takes, rook in is mate. Darvacki also has mate on his board. So his mate with rook, also mate with knight. So there's 3 different mates. And they've won the game. Our score is now 3-0, favoring check for chess and Darvacki. So check for chess stalled a lot on move 2, I guess. I don't know what that was about. Maybe internet problems of some sort. blunderman1 seems pretty vulnerable here. drop a bishop check. Okay, he wants to stop the rook file, I guess, instead. Bishop, yeah, bishop at d2. You can do things with initiative. Now we get to take the queen with initiative. Knight check. Okay, knight there. Interesting. Guess he wants to lock one of the rooks off. Not sure what his follow-up is, though. He really needs another knight. If he had another knight, he could put something on f3, like pawn at f3. Okay, I like this rook move. And take that. I think you take that. Take the rook. Oop, but a queen is coming. So he's going to have to watch out for that first. CheckForChess is down 10 seconds. Mostly due to the late start. And he is in a world of hurt now because of that. blunderman1 is going to have plenty of time to get all the pieces he needs to mate. So nzworldwide is going to stall. And when he stops stalling, he's going to hand a rook to his partner. These dark squares are weak. f7 is weak. Hard to guard all of that. If rook over, I suppose we can just pawn check. And then, I don't know, maybe rook in somewhere. Question is, after queen takes rook, what else can nzworldwide take? Darvacki would probably put a diagonal on f6, so king takes. Then knight takes rook with tempo. Darvacki wants to do things with tempo. Okay, knight mates. Oh, okay. That was not the best continuation, but okay. Oh, that's adventurous. I think he's just throwing random checks down. Was that a flag on the other board? I guess it was. The score is now 4-0, favoring CheckForChess and Darvacki. Okay, nzworldwide is getting attacked. Darvacki has an unsafe king as well. All right, queen mates, and he could just drop a knight check to win the queen as well. Since he has a knight in hand, that's what he's going to do. Knight takes queen. Seems reasonable. He could also drop a bishop on c8 to try to do it with initiative. That's a very odd move. I don't know why he just took that, unless his partner needed it. Incredible blunder. Queen is guarding these key squares. Might see queen at c1, something like that. Now NZ Worldwide is on the attack. Maybe bishop at c1. Bishop at c1, king takes, rook takes bishop. I don't like this move. Seems like a waste of a bishop. I guess the idea is queen at c2, king up. Then he's going to need a knight. Yeah, that was a really wasteful bishop move. It did not much of anything. I mean, sure, if he had put the pawn on e3 instead, then it would be mate. But he's not going to do something dumb like that. Oh, now he has another knight, though. So this probably mates. Yeah, queenette is mate. And with that, our score is 4-1. blunderman1 and NZ Worldwide have made the board. So still favoring CheckForChess and Darvacki. Darvacki wants feed. It's up about 2 seconds. Not enough time to get much of a feed. He could drop a bishop on b4. Oh, he's just going to cycle the knight back. That makes sense. He could play bishop at a6 to attack and guard b7, but then he would probably end up trading bishops. Other thing he could do is just castle, or he could play rook b8. Like, he doesn't have to check every move. This is not a great place for the bishop. I mean, I suppose it defends f7, but that wasn't really being attacked anyway. I like this rook move. Get into rook active. Could take a free pawn, or could just castle. I don't see why he doesn't just castle. Time to castle. Okay, finally he castles. Probably should have happened like 8 moves ago. So even though this king is on f2, CheckForChess has a fairly safe king. blunderman1 has a less safe king. There's less pieces defending it. CheckForChess is on initiative. I'm not sure what this bishop move is about. Although NZ Worldwide does not have a diagonal blocker, really CheckForChess should stall that NZ Worldwide doesn't get a diagonal. Because I think Darvacki wants to move his queen. Oh, okay. I guess the idea is if king takes, then there's queen in, which is very close to mate. Okay. I don't think that was the right place to put the queen, but okay. They are both maiden, so it's fine. Our score is now 5-1, favoring CheckForChess and Darvacki. And remember, it is first to 11 with a win by 2 condition. blunderman1 has weak dark squares. Queen there might have been a little better. Trying to vacate this place so he can put a knight to win the queen. Pawn takes. Bishop check followed by a knight in, or no, pawn check. Okay, I like this bishop move. Can't take with pawn because of knight check. I liked knight at d1 here, actually. Would have attacked the queen, threatened a promotion. This knight move is good too, though. Trying to take the bishop instead of just putting a new knight on h3 immediately. By the way, Darvacki has pretty close to mate if he could get a knight and a few pawns. With pawn at d7, knight at e5, then maybe bishop at d7. I could take g2. Can't take back or smothered mate. There's also a smothered mate here with knight in. Bishop takes, looks good. If bishop takes this, new knight in is mate. nzworldwide picking up some free pieces. I like this pawn move. Got a, yeah, castle lower king up. And this, is this mate? Looks like mate. So mate in one for check for chess. Check for chess is up time. Darvacki doesn't need to move, but he can if he wants. Our score is now 6-1, favoring check for chess and Darvacki. blunderman1 is on the attack, but I don't really see much follow-up for him here. Guess he's just trading pieces at this point. Hoping his partner can make something happen. Now Darvacki is attacking. This knight, by the way, is also attacking this bishop. I would probably take this knight, hope to get a new bishop for d2 to win the queen. Pawn at d2 could work too, but bishop is better because it defends e3. Don't really like that move. So, I guess that's okay. You're threatening knight takes c2. Okay, now this queen can come into play. Yeah, I like that knight move. I still think we want to take this. Otherwise, someday this knight's going to take it for free. Although the knight is pinned right now. Okay, threatening bishop e3. Seems reasonable. Knight in. And then pawns will mate, I think. Two pawns mate. What's the time like? Darvacki's up time. I think check for chess can capture two pawns. Pawn, pawn. Score right now is 7-1. Favoring CheckForChess and Darvacki. And this is first to 11 with a win by 2 condition. CheckForChess really likes getting this knight outpost. And it's been working out well for him in all these previous games. I think blunderman1 should be more careful about creating the light squared weakness that allows CheckForChess to get the outpost on e4. I like this bishop move. blunderman1 has somewhat of a weak king, but there's a threat here, so we can't necessarily take this twice. Like, you'd like to play knight takes pawn, but that may leave e7 too weak. Even without a queen, like rook at e7 is a pretty good move. Rook at e7, if he moves right, there's a discovered check. You're taking the knight. Moves left, you just take the knight. Then you can drop a knight in. Maybe knight in. This defends some weak squares, so that's good. I would not take this knight, unless your partner really needs a knight. Ooh, whoa. That's adventurous. Did he... Never mind. I thought maybe he missed mate there, but I guess not. Okay, this bishop's gonna hang. Are we not in the business of taking free bishops? That's very odd. Now a knight would win the queen. Don't know why CheckForChess didn't take this free bishop. Ooh, I don't like bishop takes pawn. Oh, that's looking quite interesting for him. Pawn is free. The queen is going to roam. Now this queen gets in. This queen is currently hanging though. Gotta watch out for that. Okay, nzworldwide on the run. A pawn there would have done just as good as the bishop. Not sure why he used a bishop. Okay, that's mate. Nice mate by Darvacki. Score is 8-1, favor and CheckForChess and Darvacki. I don't think he needed to sack the queen. I think he could have gone back to e1 as f3 was covered. That was a bit of an odd life choice. He's still probably safe though. Not much in the way of blockers here. So queen or rook is good. Yep, throw the rook in. Now knight mates, rook mates. This knight is hard to avoid being taken. So this is mate. This is mate. That's a creative move. Now bishop mates too. I like it. Nicely done by CheckForChess. Still 13 seconds up. Now bishop mates, knight mates, rook no longer mates though. Our score is now 9-1. And it is first to 11 with a win by 2 condition. I think going along the h6 diagonal was a lot better than bishop at b4 because the knight supported the e3 square. But this still looks pretty crushing for Darvacki. Thanks for the follow from the Rayborn. I appreciate it. Okay, they're promoting. CheckForChess, just gonna win some pieces. That's 2 rooks, he's won. Partner's about to win a queen. Uh-oh. Queen mates. So Darvacki has to be a little bit careful. But that's mate. Right there. Queen at. Queen doesn't even need to play queen takes. Our score right now is 10-1. Favoring Darvacki and CheckForChess. This is match point. This creates a dark squared weakness on c7, which Darvacki is immediately exploiting. I don't think he should have taken that. I think, well, this works too. I think he should have piled up with another bishop here immediately. He does win the pawn the other way. Time is very close here. Queen trade is on offer. They do take the queen trade. They could trade these queens, then drop a bishop here, which has happened. Bishop along this diagonal. I like putting the bishop further away, because that way the pawn can't just immediately take it. It probably doesn't matter here. Hold on, someone is challenging me to a 30-minute game, so we have to go ahead and block that person. Looks like Darvacki is going to get mate fairly soon here. Maybe just take this pawn while he's waiting. Or you could wait rook mates. I don't see a rook coming though. And check for chess. He's down some time. You drop a new bishop in. I already blocked this person. Why is it still letting him? I don't understand chess.com sometimes. Why is it letting this guy challenge me to a 30-minute game when I've blocked him? So yeah, new knight in. Gonna mate. Okay, or he could not mate. Another option. Just taking a rook for his partner. Still has a good maiden net here though. Okay, and I guess he's trying to win a knight in the process. And that's mate. I believe that's GG's. Yes. So final score 11-1. Favoring Check for Chess and Darvacki. So congratulations to Check for Chess and Darvacki for winning the match and proceeding to the final four. nzworldwide and blunderman1 have been eliminated from the tournament. However, since they've made the top 8, they will receive $50 for their troubles. And the prize pool, the prize money is only going up to the people who progress further in the tournament. Are there any other interesting matches going on here? Nothing particularly high rated. So I think I'll probably end the stream here. We're gonna look for someone to raid. So we'll whoop a stream in chess. That's a possibility, but let's see who else is in the chess category. If anyone's streaming variants. Oh, A Zarkov is streaming. Maybe we could raid A Zarkov. I'm not sure if he'll be continuing. He was probably just covering this match. But oh, and he's already offline. Looks like he was covering it, but just ended. I don't get a chance to raid him. Okay. So let's check to see who is in the chess category then. If anyone has any suggestions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna scan down here looking for variants. And if we can't find any variants, then we will raid anyone familiar to us. Thanks for the follow from Joshy2. Really appreciate it. I guess we can raid 95 for ratio. He is streaming some chess right now. 95 for ratio has been very generous to the chess community on Twitch over the years and is a pretty good chess player himself. Thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the players, Darvacki, CheckForChess, nzworldwide, and blunderman1 for giving us an interesting match to watch. If you haven't followed yet, I'd appreciate a follow to get notified of my future streams. I stream mostly this, which is Bughouse. I streamed a few times today. I covered 4 Bughouse World Championship matches in total today, and I also partnered International Master Little Plotkin and played for about an hour. Tomorrow we'll be covering another Bughouse World Championship match, and there's going to be another final one on Sunday, final one of this week. Anyway, I appreciate a follow. So you get notified of my future streams. We're going to send you to 95 ratio. Show him some love. Drop him a follow. Watch his chess. You can learn a lot from watching him. He has some killer openings and is pretty good at tactics. Have a great night, guys.